Students, let's do the reading of chapter 12, Our Need for Food. Get ready with your EVS textbook, page number 69. Now, can you tell? This girl had become very thin and weak during her illness. After a few days, she recovered and became fit and healthy again. What helped her to recover? In the illness, this girl did not feel like having enough food. There was somewhat wear and tear of the body too. But after her recovery, she resumed having her regular diet and therefore she became fit and healthy again. Now, children, observe the picture given and tell what makes this baby gain height and weight. The reason is baby's mother gave him some milk when he was small. Later, she also gave him some simple food. Due to such feeding, the baby gained height and weight. Why do we feel hungry? Our body must function properly. That is why we need food. Food helps our body to grow. It helps to repair the wear and tear of our body. It also gives us the strength we need to work. If we don't get enough food, we feel tired. Vigor is lost. At such a time, we feel very hungry. If we eat a little, we feel better at once. When we work a lot, our body feels fatigued. It makes us very hungry. Like us, all living things need food. So, what we have learned? That food is necessary for the proper functioning of our body. If we do not get enough food, we feel tired. Now, some questions. Do all living things eat the same kind of food? No. Every living things eat the type of food according to its way of life and structure of body. The next question is a cow eat grass. Would a cat like on grass too? Cow is a herbivorous animal. It eats only grass and other vegetable matter. Cat is a carnivorous animal. It hunts and kills mice. Cat will not eat grass. However, sometimes cats are seen nibbling grass as a medicine. The third question is a cat loves to eat mice. Does that mean a goat would also like to eat mice? Cat is a carnivorous animal. Goat is a herbivorous animal that eat shrubs and grass. So goat will never eat mice. Now come to the next page, page number 17. We are going to learn new terms, some new words. First one is oil cake. The fibrous part that is left after extracting oil from seed such as groundnut, sesame or cotton seed is pressed into slab. This is called oil cake. The next word is ambon. A fermented mixture of oil cake, jaggery and coarse particle of grain mixed in water and used as animal feed. All living things need food, but all living things do not eat the same kind of food. People who keep cattle feed them grass and hay, and also oil cake and ambon. Besides grass and hay, horses are given Bengal gram, hara bhara, soaked in water. Goats and sheep eat the leaves of various kinds of shrub beside eating grass. Cats love to drink milk, but they like mice just as much. They also hunt and eat birds such as sparrows, doves, and pigeons. Dogs may eat chapatis or bhakris, but they prefer to eat meat. People who keep dogs or cat give them meat and fish also. So children, what we have learned, all living things need food and eat their food according to their habits. Example, cat are given grass, hay, oil cake and ambon. Horses are given grass and soaked Bengal gram or harabara. Goats and sheep eat grass and leaves of shrub. Cat likes to drink milk, but they also hunt and eat mice, sparrow, doves and pigeon. Pets are given food by their owners. In forest, animals like the deer, bison and nilgai eat various kinds of green grass and leaves. If there are crops growing in field nearby, these animals finish off those crops too. Wild animals like the tiger and lion live in deep jungles. They hunt other animals and eat their flesh. Usually, these animals do not hunt in human settlements. But sometimes, when they are starved, they are forced to enter nearby villages. Then they kill and carry away cattle. Many times, foxes dare to enter human settlements, but they are not as strong as tigers. They cannot kill cattle. They are mostly content with stealing food. So what we have learned, wild herbivorous animal like deer, bison, nilgai, etc. eat grass and leaves. Wild carnivorous animal like tiger and lion hunt herbivorous animal and eat their flesh. Sometimes wild animals enter the human settlement in search of food. Students, you have to read page number 69 and 70. We see many differences in what birds eat too. Many birds eat grain. Farmers grow a variety of cereal and pulses in their fields. As the crop becomes ready for harvesting, the ears become full of grains. Birds in the surroundings come in flocks to feed on them. They can destroy the crops. What is done to prevent such destruction? It is easily possible for birds to find grains in areas where people live. That is why some birds live in such areas. Other birds feed on other kinds of food, hence eat worms. Crows eat the flesh of dead animals. Some birds eat the fruit of trees. We see many small insects around us. What do they feed upon? Bedbugs suck people's blood. Ticks suck the blood of cows and buffaloes. House lizards and chameleons eat insects. Caterpillars and some insects nibble at and eat the leaves of plants. Butterflies feed upon the nectar they find in flowers. Animals eat the food they find in nature. However, they have to wander from place to place in search of food. Do you know? There are many types of mosquito. Most of them suck the sap from the plants. Only a few types of mosquito suck our blood. The food of plants. Plants too need food, but they cannot move from place to place in search of food. Then, from where do you think they get their food? The roots of plant absorb water from the soil. Some substance from the soil are dissolved in this water. This water reaches the leaves of the plants. There are many tiny pores or openings on the surface of leaves. They are so tiny that we cannot see them with our eyes. Air enters the leaf through these pores. Thus, air and water come together in the leaf in the presence of sunlight. Plants make their own food using the water and air in the leaves. A plant's food is made in its leaves. Sunlight is necessary for this process.